Good morning, everyone. It's Amy with Mama Bear Blue. We are back after a 3-week break.
Brief
It's been a while, yeah. We had a lot going on, and then I was able to get away to New Zealand with my husband, which was amazing. But we are back and ready to do some more crafting. So as you're hopping on here, be sure to give us a thumbs up and share the video out if you would. We'd appreciate that. Today, actually, I planned this before I even left for my trip.
Really?
Can you believe it?
Awesome.
It wasn't just last night. So, what we're gonna do, before I left, I stopped by Lowe's, our local home place, and got a 2x4. No, a 4x4 post. Probably not even 4x4. I don't know.
Looks like a
3x3 post, and I cut it into 3 equal pieces. And we're going to be using the Made by Marley Nutcracker paper. I thought this was really cute and would look cute like on a mantle surrounded, in the middle of your other Christmas decor. So I went ahead and did this one, and I'll walk you through the steps on how I did it when we do this one. So I thought that was pretty cute. So the Nutcracker set, all the Made by Marley decoupage papers come 3 to a package. And this one was the Nutcracker set. So it had 2 pages of guys this size, right, that I'm working with. And then it comes with 1 page with the big one, which I haven't used. I haven't found something to use him on yet, but I'm going to. They're cute. So I do have these on my website, just like all the other supplies, mamabearblue.com. So check that out. And if you're local, I have a booth at Southport Antique Mall and at Farm Girl Mercantile in Franklin, which you have to check out because
it's so cute.
So cute. I think on one of my, it was in the video that I made. I did a little kind of some cameo shots of Farm Girl at Christmas is crazy good. You need to check it out. Okay, so that will be the first thing I do. And then as time permits, what I'm doing is actually, guys, I have a lot back there on my shelf that has been in my booth and it's cute, but well, for instance, let me show them that before you cover all of it.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. This was one of the probably Hobby Lobby cutting boards, and I had painted it black a long time ago and stamped it white, and it is very cute, but it's just one of those things that didn't sell and I didn't need at home. So Mom is covering this in white, and we're going to put a Santa paint inlay from IOD on that. And then I pulled some other things that I've had a while and they just didn't sell either. And we're going to redo them for Christmas. So this was just something I got at Goodwill, probably for 99 cents. And it was just kind of a green glass color.
Mm-hmm.
Painted it. I had put an inlay on it that looked like a croc stamp, like a croc. And it had sat around for a while. So I'm like, okay, we'll repaint this and put a Santa transfer on that one. These candlesticks, which candlesticks are always good sellers for me, but these have been around a little bit. So these were Hobby Lobby too. One of our big finds, probably super cheap. I don't remember, probably 75% off at fall last year. So these are just painted black, and they're already sealed. And so I think some gold transfers on these would be really pretty because the gold foil transfers from IOD look amazing on black. So that's kind of what I'm doing on several things today. And this was the other thing that I had sitting around for a while. It was just a little terracotta pot, and we had made a clay mold from the olive crest mold. So I made that out of clay, put it on there, painted the whole thing black, and I think I've just been using it down here to hold stuff. But I think this would look really cute with some of the gold foil transfers on it too. And then we'll put a Christmas tree in it, which I'll show you later. So this last video that I made focused a lot. Good morning, Judy. Thanks for joining us. The last video that I made, you'll see I took some salvage. Actually, I was with Judy. Judy found them.
Judy was in the video.
Yeah, Judy was in my video. She found these salvaged pieces of wood in different shapes. So I grabbed those, and then in the video you'll see I cut them up and made them into little tree stands, painted with DIY paint with the bottle brush trees in them, and I think they turned out really cute. So I've been obsessed with bottle brush trees for a few years. They're pretty popular. I see a lot of DIYers using them. But, okay, so let's get back on this Nutcracker situation. I am going to use some dark and decrepit to, where'd it go? Here it is. To brush on and wipe off. We just want one light coat of this. This dark and decrepit liquid patina from DIY Paint can be used as a stain. It can be used also to make things look aged and old. This we just need to cover it completely. I'm going to work side by side, so I'll brush it on and I'll wipe it off and I'll continue that around and get it dried up. There's just some on that end.
Drips.
Some drips. You're probably going to need, let's say 2 coats.
Okay.
And then the third coat will be what we put the inlay in on that. So there you go when you need it.
Okay.
We still don't have our stand that we always say we're going to put here for that. So as you saw on the original one, it's going to have the dark and decrepit and then the dry brush of white over it. So you're still going to be able to see through to, on some areas you can see the wood. And then, or through to the dark and decrepit. I think that's cute.
I'm blowing now.
Oh yeah, the inlay around. Okay. All right. I love the color. It's like I would say a mid brown, not a super dark, not light. I love to use this as a stain. I've done it on tabletops before. And Tracy at Farm Girl has used it on her floors in the back room. And it's just really pretty. And if you want to make it darker, you can you can put on a coat, wipe it off, and do it again. So the more coats you put on it, the darker it's going to be. Look, it was that fast. Fast and easy to get that stained. Okay. And be sure to clean up your brushes. Don't let them just sit too long with the patinas or top coats on them because it's not quite as easy to get out as the paint. So
we'll do that.
No, we'll be okay till the end of this live. I mean, if you want to. Is there other things we're using that on? I don't think yeah, I think let me just do this one real quick. Okay, I'm going to have to jump ahead and just tell them why I'm doing a second one. Okay, so this was the third out of the third cut I made on this post. So on this one, I originally was going to make a trio of the Nutcracker guys, but then which I still could do, but I found the inlay, and this is the inlay that just came out from IOD, the paint inlay called 12th Night. It's the Christmas one, but they had a little Noel, and it fit perfectly on this. So I thought, we'll dark and decrepit this, we'll do the whitewash like I'm going to do. Well, probably not a wash because I need to inlay this into the paint. So it's going to be painted white, and then I can go back and distress it later to bring out some of the wood. So we'll put the Noel on there, and then like in my video, if you watched it, I can drill the little holes wherever I want them on here and put a collection of bottle brush trees. So it'll be like a little stand that says, it'll be cute.
Yeah.
But we'll have to go to Hobby Lobby because I need more bottle brush trees.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame. Okay, so that's what we'll do. I'll get on that right now, and then we can be done with the dark and decrepit.
Okay.
And then you can wash the brush. So, switch these out. Whoa, my planters are going everywhere. It's really fast because it was a very thin coat. It's already dry. Okay, so over to the White Swan. And I don't want a full coat on this one. This is the Nutcracker one. So just going to use a light hand and get a dry brush of white all over it. Going to try to make it match that one.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think I'm going to be selling them separately probably. Unless do you think they'd be better as a set? Maybe a set. I don't know. Probably.
Probably a set. Or you could try that at first.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe I keep them.
Yeah,
and put them on the mantle.
Exactly. It doesn't need to go too far, does it?
Okay. Let me move this out of the way and let it finish drying on its own while I get the paint on this last one that's going to be the inlay that says Noel. Had glitter everywhere. I think that was from our Tim Holtz week.
Yeah.
It's still here.
Yeah, it's on your face.
Oh, is it on my face?
Not a lot.
Yeah. Where did I go? And they said, oh, I went to get my hair cut with Jess. And she's like, you're sparkly. I'm like, well,
sorry.
Just crap. Okay. So these are just our little Dollar Tree finds from a long time ago. They're just little plaques that I think will make cute little Christmas ornaments. So I painted that black last night, but with the gold. The gold looks great on black, as I said. So if you want to paint this one for me,
sure.
I kind of hide the string underneath. And here's the black. And this is black velvet, I think. Yep, black velvet, the DIY paint.
Okay.
All right, let's get the dry brush on this. Actually, this one's going to be a little more coverage because of the inlay.
Is there a trick? Oh, I got it.
Got it? I usually have to use scissors or
something.
I'm not really good about keeping the lip of my paint cans real clean, as you can see.
It's okay.
So the lids stick real bad.
You can do whatever you want.
Very pretty. Okay. I think I'm going to use this side for the inlay. Where are we at on other things? Sorry, I see a little miss spot, but not much. Okay, so I'm going to get the inlay going on this one.
Yeah,
and then
here's a spot on your corner of your black.
Yeah, I'm missing some too, aren't I? But I think, I don't know. I think I might sand it down so it shows.
Oh, well, that's good.
We'll distress the edges at least. So, okay, we got a lot going on at once. My mind's in a million places. So I will start the inlays on the 2 white pieces since we'll get that all knocked out at once. So this was the cutting board that was stamped and painted black. It's now white, and it's going to get. Let me show you guys the inlay that's going on that one. So the IOD paint inlays are pigment, artisan grade pigment. That is, so it says Merry Christmas at the bottom. And it embeds into wet paint. So what we'll do is, what you do is on your final layer of paint on your project, you lay that down. You don't want a thick layer. You don't want too thin. You want a medium amount with full coverage. And this will get laid into that. And we'll spritz it with some water, let it dry, re-spritz it, peel it off, and this pigment embeds into the wet paint. So this isn't like a transfer that we put on with a transfer stick. It's very different. All right, so that, we'll just go, since this is in front of me, we'll just go straight on to this.
Okay.
And let me do that, Mom, and then I'll get you assigned to something else. Oh, thanks, Judy. Yeah, I do too. So that's also from the 12th Night inlay. That inlay has tons, from small, very small elements to big, tons of designs. And I think I have, so from the last IOD release, I think I still have some of everything. I don't think there's anything that I'm completely out of. I know IOD is sold out of some things, which means that's it. So we can't order that because all of the holiday release was a limited release. So it won't, once they sell out, it's no more. This is completely covered. I gotta kind of look at it from the side, see where the light's shining on it. Okay, so I'm gonna move this just right here for a second so I can turn this way. Get this started. Uh-oh, a little something on there. All right, I like to stand up and get a bird's eye view because once this goes down into the wet paint, it is staying there. So I want it to be centered as best I can. I want Merry Christmas to show, and then I look side to side, and then I have to commit. All right. And we're good.
Awesome.
Then I just use my hands to kind of smooth it out and make sure that there's no edges sticking up, which means I don't have paint under it in that spot. Looks like we're good in that area. And then I'm going to take my brayer, which I know is here somewhere. There it is. Here it is.
Oh.
My IOD brayer, and just roll, making sure we get those wrinkles out. When you do that, you might see a little bit of paint pop out the edge. That's okay. You can always use your brush and smooth that out. Of the inlay with the it does. It always looks good even without, before you even pull the paper off, right? Okay, so to activate that pigment, we are going to spritz it with some water. Not a lot, just a little. And I always, the continuous mist bottle loves to keep going. And then I'm going to take a little bit of paper towel and just dab it so we don't have like puddles of water sitting on that. Okay, we're going to set this aside and let it dry. And hopefully this, gosh, that's cute. Before we are done, we're going to peel this off and that image will be on there. Well, hopefully it sells like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, on to this one with Noelle. Let's see. I'm happy you're home and safe. Thanks, Judy. It's good to be home. All right. Where's the Noelle I had? This always happens to me. It's you know what? I probably blew it somewhere when we were. Oh my goodness.
Where did it go?
Every week it's like this. We have something. I'm sure it blew off.
Underneath this.
Nah. No.
Paper.
It was a little. I remember I was. Oh goodness. If not, I'm gonna have to move on and look for it in a minute. Oh, guys.
You sure it's not under?
It's not. I wouldn't have done that.
Okay.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Well, let me.
I don't want too much. I don't want to just spend time looking. Unless you want to look for it on the ground.
I'll look for it.
I blew these over here. And then.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
Wait a
just
second.
par for the course for me.
We're getting back in the swing of things here.
I can get going on the black, the gold with the black.
It can't just disappear.
No, it totally can. It really can.
No, it can't.
It really can. All right. After this gets embedded, I'm moving on to Nutcracker guy. And you are here. Wait, you need an assignment. You can't just sit there.
Why? I found a Noelle.
You did.
Good for something.
You did. You did.
Okay.
So I want to put. Okay, so this is from the gold transfer, not Marion, not tinsel. This one. Figgy and Flourish, I think, right? Nope, it's not. It's from Tinsel. So this is last year's gold inlay. And this is just one little piece from it. I want to leave the middle open because we want to put a word in there.
Ah.
So, do you remember, these are just like our other transfers,
Yeah.
but sometimes you don't need to rub as hard as you think you do to get that on there. Here you go. I knew this was.
So this is going to fit on the whole.
It's not, but I still want to center it. Look at Bruno.
What's the matter?
Okay. It's going to hang over the edges, which is okay.
Okay.
The border part is still in there. What's hanging over is the holly leaves, and that's not a big deal.
Okay.
So just do your best to get that centered and go from one side to the other, 45-degree angle, and they come off fairly easily.
Yeah.
Those are made to look like what? Gold. You're good.
This is right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So just think about lining up these bows with the center of that curve up and down, and then make sure you're straight this way, like back and forth. Like come down a little bit. Does it look straight this way? I can feel with my hands a little bit. I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So just get what you can. This outer side is not going to,
Okay.
it's going to hang way off, which is fine. Okay, back to this. Get this inlay on here. This centered. This is cute. Back and forth and up and down. Committed. Okay. You just pull up a little at a time, and then if you see that it didn't.
This is a little different.
Yeah, they are a little bit different than the regular transfers, but okay, cute. So I'll set this aside to dry. That's going to have the one that's going to end up having the collection of bottle brush trees on top. Actually going to leave that there. Okay, let's get back to Nutcracker dye because we're going to be doing some decoupage to get this on here. See which side I want to use. I think this one. So on the Made by Marley Nutcracker paper, like I said earlier, it comes 3 pages to a sheet. You get the one big one and then 2 sheets of the smaller guys that I'm using. So what I did is I cut them out with my little, I have the new Tim Holtz. We still have a lot of these in stock. The Tim Holtz small, I think they're haberdashery. They're little, but they get into the little tiny nooks and crannies with their super sharp point. So I used that, but there were some areas that where I wanted to cut out the background paper, like in here in his arms and right here, and some of the detail up here. And so what I did was I used my X-Acto knife set that Mom got me that has come in so handy, and I just used my X-Acto knife to carve out those little pieces. So
I'm not ruining this.
you aren't ruining it. As long as you don't shift it, you're fine. I bet it's coming off. And then once you go over the whole thing, if you start looking like, and just work on a little bit, like where you started on this side.
Yeah.
So I'd start working there and just do a little bit at a time as you pull it up. Okay, so this is the guy I had already cut out to use on this one. He's really cute. Is that the side I want? I think it's, yeah, I think so. Indecisive today. All right, gonna use that side. So we're gonna get back to decoupaging, which is with our liquid patina, which is hiding back here. So what you can do is hold this with this 45-degree angle. See how that, so it's important to pull as you are doing this same time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's working good. So let's get a coat of this on there. And I just put the coat on the whole thing, even though he's not going to be covering this whole side, because I'm going to end up sealing the whole thing with this same liquid patina. So the new holiday set, I wanted to just remind you guys, the new holiday sampler set that Debbie released that I did that video for, I still have several left. They're limited edition as well, but you get 8 2-ounce jars of the paint. One of them is actually Golden Ticket Liquid Patina, so which I use a lot of. So check that out. It is on my website, a lot with it. So I'm just kind of dragging this up to where I know I want to stop, and then I'm going to line them up. I don't want to just slap the whole thing down flat because I'm afraid I'm going to have too many wrinkles, because there's just a lot of little pieces. This isn't like one solid piece of decoupage paper. I want to make sure it's straight, and I think I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to work from the bottom up with my hand, get that sealed down. It would be cute if you had like 8 of these and you used all 8 of the guys, and they were all, wouldn't that be cute?
Well, you could do that.
I could do that. I need to go buy another post. Okay, just working out little wrinkles with my hand, work out those air bubbles. Okay, I am going to, if you see any curling up that's not sticking, make sure you put a little bit more underneath. The edges are like that sometimes. They just need a little extra. Okay. And then we're going to seal the whole thing with a coat. I feel like maybe I should roll that a little bit. That's better. It's a few little wrinkles. Some of them will lay down after this dries, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And get the seal coat on. Usually when you put that seal coat on is when you see, when it tends to wrinkle even more, because you're saturating that paper with the, but don't panic because it will lay down. Okay. So he just needs to dry. Little piece of sandpaper. I ordered these from Amazon. They're like little tiny strips.
Yeah.
To come in handy. And I'm going to go down in one direction just to cut off that part that's hanging over the edge. Okay.
I feel like not all of it is coming on.
I'll check it for you.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to just sit aside to dry, and he's going to look just like his friend. But yeah, wouldn't that be cute if you had like all 8 of them? I like it. And then that will get completely sealed up on all sides with the liquid patina. All right, let me check that out for you, Mom. Well, and then
I can still see the...
Yeah, that's what you do. You can kind of look through and see what you... It might be that you... Sometimes if you rub too hard, which I don't feel like you were, but... Here it comes.
I wasn't rubbing that hard.
Yeah, I guess you weren't. Maybe not hard enough, right? So, it's, I think with the gold ones, they're super pretty. It's just a little bit of, like a learning curve maybe to it.
I've never done the golden.
I feel like the key is, and people, I think people realize it, is to really pull this against. See how this is pulling against that?
Mm-hmm.
And then that really releases that gold onto the project.
Yeah.
But we will have to pick out a word that goes in there in the middle.
Okay.
One of my Christmas words from the gold set. But it really looks pretty on black. I think that's my favorite way to use this gold transfer. That is it.
Look how nice that was.
So, in the middle, ooh, how shiny. We're going to put one of the Christmas words because in the pack called tinsel, still working in tinsel, there's a lot of script with just words.
Does Joy fit?
Joy does fit.
Well,
You like that?
yeah.
I kind of like that too. Okay, so this is part of one of those script sheets, but one of the words on there is joy. So that is what we'll do. I was thinking what you need to do.
Oh.
This will be what we're gonna peel. So I did this last night, the paint inlay on this sign.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas comes but once a year with a wreath around it. So
Well, I can try to do the joy. You want me to pull that up? You gotta be kidding me.
No, I think you could handle it.
I think I could do the joy.
Okay.
All right.
Let me.
I'll try that sometime, not on camera.
What? This?
I did.
You've done it before.
No, I haven't.
You've never pulled an inlay?
No.
Okay. I don't remember. We've been doing this 5 years. Okay. So this is exactly what I had done with the Noel and the Santa, only this has had a night to dry. So
Does this look like the center? It's crooked.
I'm
I see it's
you look
crooked
at
this
the
way.
O. Yeah, you don't want to press down yet too much. It is crooked that way. But so you work with the O to line it up with the two leaves. I think you're good. Does that look even? Yep. Don't move it.
Okay.
It's going to be what it's going to be there. Okay, so light coat of spritz of water. And then we hope for the best. We pull this. I need to get a little pick or something to get me under this edge. Well, maybe these little sharp scissors will work. You okay?
I can't pick the thing up.
Sometimes if you use the edge of this, like use another.
Oh, okay.
Use that to kind of pick up an edge.
Yeah, that worked.
All right. Back to this. All right. So I like to kind of just test an area first and make sure. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'm going to get going here. And if you feel like it starts to be too hard to pull, just put a little more water on it, not a lot. This is looking nice. This is my favorite part. So I will let you guys enjoy it too. Okay. Yay! It worked very nicely. Cute. Okay. And these can be reused. So I just lay them down to dry. Now the second time you use it, it's going to be a little more faint. But it does work. Christmas comes but once a year. So I think what I'll do to add a little color to that, not right now, but I'm going to think about maybe some working in, wouldn't it be pretty to work in some gold leaves in that?
Yeah.
And maybe some gold border corners here. So that's needs a little more work, but that's the plan on that one on there. Okay. What else we got? this.
I'm still looking on Joy.
That's oh joy.
Joy.
This little jar needed some help. So we did repaint this white. And I found this cute Santa, and this is from the Santa Hollow transfer. That and a little bit of holly. So we're going to make that into a nice little container for some greenery that I have. So this is paint from last night. It should be fine. This fits perfectly on there. That's a really cute Santa. I like him. Maybe just leave it. He looks pretty cute without anything, actually. I don't know. Okay, so I think I got this one when I was in Ohio with Judy too. Some greenery that I was going to use on that mailbox. The mailbox I redid, but I ended up not using greenery on it. But I thought I could cut these apart and just put the stems in there and it'd be like a little vase. Did you do it?
Yep.
Oh, it's cute.
But
Okay.
this little, there wasn't any gold to go on that, so they had it like that. See, I tried it.
That's okay. It's cute. I like it. Distressed.
Distressed, yes.
It's backwards for you guys, but it's not for us. Just a cute little Dollar Tree quick project. And we'll take some,
Yeah.
before I put it in the booth, we'll take sandpaper and rough up some edges and let that show through. So, let's keep going here. Pine cone. Can't forget the pine cone. All right. I need him. I'm going to pull that off because I need him to hang out the edge. Okay. This. Okay.
That looks cute.
Doesn't it? And then I'm going to.
Very simple.
Yeah. I'm going to think about whether we need more the holly transfers on there or not. But just a piece of, just the 99-cent thing from Goodwill. One little transfer. And this, I'm sure, was not very much. Maybe I'll do this real quick because I really want to put the Christmas tree in it while we're live. So this will be it.
Okay.
This one. But we'll have a lot of finishing up to do this week. But that's okay. Get back to my Christmas words. Here's the big sheet I was looking for. Look at all these. This was from the Tinsel set. And I'll put all the links to what we used today in the comment section. The old-fashioned Santas are my favorite, classy looking. I agree. I like the old-fashioned look. I really like the super old St. Nick's, you know, when it looks like from way back, old world. Which one's going to fit this?
You mean like back when I was little?
No, I mean back, way back.
I'm just kidding.
Like when he really existed.
Oh.
The real St. Nick.
The real one. I
Yeah. This Joy might fit nicely, but we just did Joy. So maybe not. No, but there's a lot of, I just want to maybe put a different word on there.
Okay.
But,
there's Hope. Noel.
Yeah, Hope, yeah. Noel, yeah. There's a bigger Noel too. I think that Noel, that's what I'll do. And again, this was just a terracotta pot. I forget what's, probably from Lowe's or something. And it looks like it's had several go-rounds. Look, first it was green. I don't know what all we did with this. And then, so I put the olive crest, one of the olive, I think that's from Olive Crest.
Yeah.
In clay, painted it all in black. And it's already sealed up. And now I'm putting Noel. And, oh, I know what else I'm going to do. Just had an idea. I'm going to take some of the gold wax. And I'm going to lightly with my finger go over the edge of the mold.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to be back at it. That's cute. Okay, let me get the gold on there and then I'll show you guys. Mm-mm. This has been out of stock for a while. I have it. I have some left, but DIY has been out of stock for quite a while on this, but I love it. It's the Golden Rule wax. It comes in this little container, and I just use my finger, and it goes right where I want it to. I just want to kind of highlight the detail on the outside of this mold. And then I'll use the t-shirt. It's okay if I get a little on there. Maybe I'll just use some gold on the edges too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Subtle, but pretty.
It is cute.
Yeah. Then my plan was to do this, and I don't know if I'll end up still using this tree. Looks like I pulled it out of another project.
Yeah.
It already has a wine cork on the bottom of it. Probably I put it in a candlestick.
Oh, yeah. If you could find a little gold tree, that'd be
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. Or a tree that just has a little more, maybe some blingy gold on it.
Yeah.
But you get the idea. Bottle brush trees can go in anything. Okay, guys. It's good to be back. Thank you for joining us today. And again, I will put the links to the products in the description box. Thanks, guys. Bye.